Okay, we back. We should be. All good? Okay. So, been a while since we've done Minecraft. I'm just gonna go on a mining trip because there is a build I'm gonna do soon. And we're gonna need a lot of stone and a bit of iron. And I already took some out of here, but we're gonna need to get a lot more than what we've already taken. Plus, you know, we don't want to use a lot of our iron because we use it for other things. I am going to put some of this stuff away because, well, I don't want to be going too crazy here. I'm gonna leave that there because that's our stuff for the next build. I am gonna get rid of all of this. I don't know why I kept all these buckets of water. I was working on the other build is why I had them, but I really don't need this many. Crap, what am I gonna do with these for now? I didn't think this through. I'm just gonna throw them in here for now. I'll fix that later. Off stream, we'll keep one because we need one, right? In fact, we'll put that there. We're gonna need some more torches, and we need that back, and we'll probably take another one too, as well. Take a purple and a blue one. Sound good? What else can we take? We need torches. Should refill my food supply just in case. You never know. Sometimes you be gone for a long while. What do we have equipped? Silk touch. That's what we want. Arrows. We're good on arrows, I think. Hopefully. We have a bed in our end chest, so that's not a big deal. Torches are really the only thing. I don't think I have any already done, so I guess we're just gonna do the thing here. Make a crap ton of sticks. So now we got a bunch of torches. We'll probably keep one stack of sticks and we'll put the other ones back in here somewhere. That's fine. Okay, I think we're good now. I don't think there's anything else we need. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, there's something. Okay, we'll sleep first, I guess. It's been a while since we've done like any mining or anything like that, because normally we've been doing builds and builds and builds and builds and, you know. So we'll take a little break from building for maybe a stream or two, and we'll do some other stuff. If that's okay with you guys. My game is still on. Yeah, okay. Sometimes, for whatever reason, like, I'll log out of the game. When I come back and do, like, the game, it'll lower my settings to, like, its default settings for whatever reason. And then I have to fix it. It's really annoying. I don't know why it does it, but it does do it quite often. Next question is, where are we going to go mining? Because I feel like we should go this way. We haven't gone this way in a while. Usually we go the opposite way, like that way. So, maybe? I don't know. Mayhaps. You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. What time of day is it? Oh, it's like the middle of the day. Oh. Well then, I guess we'll just head on out. I'm not gonna do no crazy exploring or anything. What we could have done is go to like the desert area and mine out there, because we definitely have not even remotely touched out there, but you know. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I like these. I don't have like any, I don't think we have a single one. We can bring some of these back for our bees. Plus, it's always nice to have flowers for certain builds. I wish there was like a tool for like getting flowers. Like you should be able to get like a scythe or something for like cutting grass and stuff. I think that would be really cool. Which way is home? I'm stupid and I don't remember. Oh, that way. Okay, so we're going this way. Ugh, my allergies today are brutal. I feel like I say that every stream, but lately my allergies have been just regardless. Just bad. Constantly. It's very annoying. There goes the bit rate. It's times like this that I'm like, oh man, maybe I should turn off settings for this stuff. Oh, there's that village. I forgot they were out here. Crazy. Right next to the portal. Right. I remember. I also remember this ocean. I don't mind the rain as much. The rain's not as annoying. I'm just trying to go somewhere not too far from base. Like, not a crazy distance. But far enough that I'm pretty sure we haven't explored any caves. Although, I mean, at this point, 2 years into the world, exploring anywhere even remotely near the base is kind of iffy because there is a very high chance that we've already done so. That's cool. That's really cool. Man, when stuff generates like that, I love that. It's like really scuffed, but also like actually cool. Is that gravel? I think this was the spot I was talking about like many episodes ago where I said there was a lot of gravel in one spot and I couldn't remember where it was. I should type out these chords. Hang on a second. I'm gonna put these in a note because remembering this would be really good when we're trying to make concrete and stuff. Minus 743, 88, 2,609. Got it. Got it. Okay, so there is like a little area here, but I don't think that's gonna be much use to us. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere like a big old cave, you know, somewhere we can't miss. Gotta be something somewhere here. There's gotta be something. That's the one we just did, so we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. Maybe over here. Interesting. Interesting. There's that cave there, but that's not really all that interesting. Is that a freaking cliff over there? What is this? Flower fields. Kind of. Could find bees here. Possible. Have I checked this? I haven't. Wow, that's amazing. Not very often I find one of these I haven't already been to. Oh, maybe I have. Either way, I'm gonna grab the crying obsidian because this is the only way to get it, really. There we go. Okay. Ow. What a scuffed mountain. I don't like using the trident too much here because whenever you use the trident, I feel like you go too fast and the game kind of has trouble loading all of it. So we try to use just fireworks. Just trying to see if there's anything interesting out here, and there's some interesting mountains, but there's not really any caves in them, which is unfortunate. There's a village over here. Have I been to this? I had to have been to this village. It's not nearly far enough away for me to have not been here. We're kind of going off track here now. I don't want to go too far off course. But at the same time, I do want to actually find something good. I know we haven't mined in any winter biomes, really, besides the ones that are right next to our house, like the little mountainous areas. So that means that this is definitely something we haven't mined. Very dense trees, holy crap. I was trying not to do a crazy amount of exploring, but it looks like I'm gonna kind of be forced to. Hey. Could the snow stop now, though? Thank you. Man, there's gotta be something somewhere here, right? I'm honestly surprised that there's not any caves like next to villages, because I always end up finding them like right next to a village. Maybe here. That goes under the ocean though. I want to do a water cave. That's no fun. There's just one house here. Interesting. Is this the one that we just went to? No, there's another one. Okay. Oh, we're definitely going out farther, actually, than I had anticipated. That's okay. I mean, we'll take the obsidian, too. Like, why not? I don't really need any of this crap, though. I don't really care about the gold blocks. I care more about the crying obsidian than the gold blocks, because it will come in handy for a future build that I haven't really talked about yet. So if I can get it without losing it here, I will. Only 2 blocks of it anyway. Okay. Now we're pretty far out, so the next cave that I see is the one we're going in. That's our ticket right there, folks, I think. Unless that light is torches, which I don't think it is. It looks like it's just, yeah, okay. This is where we want to be. Question becomes, what direction do we go? Yo, how's it going? There's a lot of copper. Not that we really need copper, but I mean, I'll take it. It goes. Well, at least it's still going. Taking a break from doing builds today, and I'm just doing some mining to catch up with my materials that I've been using, because I have been using a lot. So we explore somewhere I've never explored. That's always fun. Have bad news turn into good news. How's it mining? Next time I watch it play, made you load up a new world? Really? Wow. I have more influence than I thought. What's that over there? Is that a little secret cave I see? A mine shaft. Exciting. I say exciting sarcastically because literally every time that I go mining, I swear I find one. It used to be like a thing that was rare to find, and now like every time. Never fails. Not complaining, because they're definitely useful. Especially if you get gapples. And tracks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you get it. I love Minecraft. I don't think I'll ever be, like, permanently bored of Minecraft. Like, I don't think that could happen with me, honestly. Like, getting bored and coming back to it, that's a thing that's just normal with this game, but I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'm like, man, I never want to play that again. It's just such a good game, because every time you come back to it, there's something new. It never gets old. How rude. I like how I just heard him, like, and I was saying, who is that? Can't you see I'm talking? Thank you. Yeah, for sure. That's the one I just did, right? Yeah. Let me break those. Usually try to break any of the ones that I've already looted to let all the items despawn, and that way I know that I'm not coming back to the same thing over and over again. Because that will happen. That didn't kill you? Rude. Is my inventory actually full? Oh my god. That didn't take long. I love having Silk Touch so I can carry more ores and blocks. We're already, like, looting like crazy here, so it's pretty sick. Okay. Let me just throw some crap in this corner here. Yeah, like, I used to play this and only this and stream it, and it was fun for a while, but it got, you know, too much for me after a while, so I stopped doing that. I can kind of get it, depending on what they're doing in said games. Like, one of my favorite streamers, if not my favorite streamer, is pretty much exclusively a Minecraft streamer, aside from, like, some, you know, small streams of just doing other stuff for fun. And I'd say the way they really keep it going is more like, sometimes they're doing it on their world, and then other times they're playing on, you know, like, a server with other people, or sometimes they're doing a competitive game, and that way it's a lot less of, like, the same game. I guess it's more of, like, a variety. God, these things are such a maze. Dead end. Okay, good. Good, because I don't want to keep going and get lost here. Yeah, but with first-person shooters especially, I don't know how people can play them constantly, because, or even third-person or whatever. It's too much for me. Even when there's, like, a new one in, like, a series, like, say, Call of Duty or something, it's like, man, it's like the same game every couple of years. It's, like, the same as a lot of sports games for me. Like, I used to play Call of Duty a lot. For money, in fact. And I stopped playing it because I got really bored of playing it. And that was like Modern Warfare 2, so that's saying something, because that's the game that everybody talks about being, like, amazing. And I'm like, well, what is, like, the same thing as the last game, though? And there was already, you know, like, 4 games before that of, like, the same thing, so... Or 3, I guess. No, 4, because World of War was out with them, too, wasn't it? I'd prefer World War II games, honestly, to the modern stuff. Yeah. And it's funny, because I was a big Call of Duty fan, and then I stopped being a Call of Duty fan, and I got really into Battlefield. And then Battlefield started going the same direction, where it was, like, the same crap constantly. And if it wasn't the same crap, it was badly done. And so I stopped playing them, too. I don't know why I get scared of creepers. Like, they're not gonna hurt me, it's just... shocking. Man, this is crazy cave. Ow. Rude. love Black Ops 2. Yeah, Battlefield 4 was amazing. I love that. That's probably... no, that's not true. I was gonna say it's probably the last one I ever played, but I played Battlefield 1 and, whatever the more recent World War II one was called, that one. And they were both good games. They're definitely more consistently good than Call of Duty is. Call of Duty has a worse track record, I would say, for having bad games than Battlefield. But I mean, then Battlefield also has like Battlefield Hardline and like the newest one, the futuristic new one, that's really bad, apparently. But yeah, I do still like Battlefield. I was playing it a little while ago, actually. The World War II one they have. Yeah, 5. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's okay to look from time to time. Yeah. Well, it's funny because you kind of expect games like that to get better. You're just like, oh, okay, well, you know, it was bad for a while. It's got to be better by now. And games that are bad on release can definitely turn into good games over time. I don't doubt that. No Man's Sky is proof of that. I was a day one pre-order person for that game. The only thing with me was that I left that game behind and gave up on it, and then when I tried to come back, I was like, I'm not really interested in this anymore. So, unfortunately, I didn't really get to enjoy any of that goodness that they had added. I think that's like the new fad now, is like space games. Seems like everybody is jumping on that. You got like, you know, Starfield and all kinds of other stuff. And the only good space game, like, with RPG influences that I liked was Outer Worlds. Good game. Everybody finally moved on from the zombie craze. I'm usually pretty good at remembering where I am, so we'll see. It's definitely a good trait to have in this game. Get lost so easily. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna go mining, and here I am in one of these again. Like, it never fails. Every single time I go mining, I end up running into one of these and get distracted by all the goods here. And then I end up coming back with, like, barely any ore compared to usual. Yeah. I never got into Battle Royale, like, at all. I played PUBG for, like, a week and got really bored, and then was just like, yeah, no. And I don't like Fortnite. I've tried because I have a friend that plays Fortnite and enjoys it, but nope. I applaud anyone who can enjoy it, but I don't like it. I can't get into it. It's almost like too cheesy for me. Yeah. I know he plays like no building or whatever ones don't do with that stuff, which is a lot better. Definitely. I've played DayZ. I like DayZ. That's more than like a battle royale to me though, because that has like more things to like do. It's not, you know, just the map is getting smaller and you have to kill everybody. it's got more substance to it than a lot of other ones. But then again, I played it on PlayStation. I would have rather played it on PC, but I didn't have a PC at the time, so I bought it for PlayStation. And the PlayStation version's menus are so hard to navigate. It's not even funny. Wasn't too bad, but, you know. I played a lot of Rust. I used to be very addicted to Rust, but I got sick of assholes. And that game is, like, the prime spot for the worst kind of people you want to play with. I always said if they added, like, a single-player type thing or, like, a private server thing that I could use, I would play it again. Just because I like the building and survival aspects of it, but I don't like having to deal with raiders and crap. It's so annoying. I know it's kind of part of the game, but like I feel like there should be an option, and there probably is by now, but I don't know if I could really go back to it at this point. Automod. Yeah. It's actually a really good game. They've improved that game a lot. That's another one of those games that I stopped playing for a really long time and come back to and find like all kinds of really cool stuff that they've added and stuff. Like I remember when they added cameras and stuff, surveillance cameras and shit, and then next time I came back there was vehicles, and I occasionally watch people play it more than anything now, really. I don't really play it myself. Is that one down there too? It is. One right there. Really, we don't care about anything else in these places besides these chests, so I'm kind of just making sure we see everything here. Iron is what I need more than anything, so I'm trying to not miss any of that. Poison spiders, that's no fun. Not bad. Oh, stop shooting at me. You can't even hit me. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. That guy really still pursuing me? He is too. I can't wait for the next Minecraft update. It's gonna be pretty cool, where they're adding a lot of like more battle-y type stuff. I think that'll be fun. Oh, my arm is so sore today. I got it leaning on the table. I got a tattoo from a friend, and it's kind of sore. It's a little bit sore. Yeah. Yep, new tattoo. Fun times. I don't really mind tattoos that much. I always am more nervous about getting the tattoo, and then when I get there and get it, I'm like, oh, this is not bad. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Yeah, so I wanted that like in between my Sonic and my Kirby on this arm. Yeah. I was debating on what sword I was gonna get, because I was like, well, I could get a Minecraft sword. That'd be pretty cool. Diamond one, nice blue. I could get the Master Sword because I really like Zelda, or I could get the Buster Sword, and I felt like the Buster Sword was like cooler with like the lilies next to it and stuff, or whatever. Yeah. I was getting the tattoo. I was like, I can't believe I'm getting flowers tattooed on me right now. It's not something I ever thought that I would get tattooed. Okay. Gotta get this coal. Oh, I do graphic design for it's a friend of mine. He's a tattoo artist, and we worked together for like a couple of years, and they have like a tattoo shop now, so they were doing stickers and stuff like that, and I was doing stuff like that for him, so he'll hook me up. Can't complain about free tattoos. That's what you need, man. You need to make a friend that's a tattoo artist, and you just get them for free. I'm joking. I'm joking. Shout out to him though, because he's a really good tattoo artist. And he's only been at it for like a little while now. In fact, one of the first tattoos he did on someone else was my Sonic one. I basically let him be the freaking guinea pig. Yeah, that shit's expensive if you're going in and paying for everything all the time. My ex-girlfriend used to get a lot of tattoos. Like, she was covered in tattoos. And, yeah, shit be expensive, man. Not only even that, is another thing is that, like, a lot of tattoo artists are just not trustworthy at all. And you don't want to be going through, like, infections and crap like that, because that's no fun for anybody. Where was that other one I seen? Over there. Okay, I see it. I see it. Let me yoink that real quick. Damn, no god apples. Only golden apples. I want god apples. If you don't know what a god apple is, it's an enchanted apple. Is what a lot of people call it. Gold this high up? 23? That's pretty high for gold. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm not really like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh man, I gotta get another tattoo, but like, I do have things planned out for if I get them, what I want to get. Some of it is just maybe like with that one, I was just like, oh, well, I want to get a sword, and I never really thought about what sword I was going to get until I had the means to get it. And once I did, I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll go with the Buster Sword. Yeah. 14 years. Man, I was talking to my tattoo artist today. He always has like rap music on, which is a genre I personally really like. I know you're not too much into it besides Eminem, but that's what we were listening to actually, and for the most part, and he was like, oh man, like he's got a new album coming out this year, and we were listening to, like, I don't remember what it was like the Marshall Mathers LP, and I was like, man, I was like 10 years old when this came out. And then I was like, oh god. I always find like the things that make me feel like time goes really fast or like I'm really old or something like that is always music related. It's always like something to do with an album that came out like, 20 years ago, and it's like, oh man, Eminem is like classic hip hop now. Like, what? Same thing with all music though. Like, I love Alice in Chains is my favorite band ever, and it's like, man, that shit's like classic rock now, and it's like, oh. My heart, the old ticker. Lane Staley is like my idol. Man, all these biopics that have come out about like famous like musicians and singers and stuff like that, and I am genuinely surprised that nobody has done a Lane Staley biopic. Like, I feel like his story is so interesting to me. Dark, but very interesting, and I feel like that would be such a good story to tell. Surprised nobody's... Everyone always does Kurt Cobain. It's like, yeah, okay, we get it. I love Kurt Cobain as much as the next person, but yeah, I know that, but I think my favorite thing about him is that, like, and Alice in Chains in general, is that their music kind of goes through everything he was going through, right? And for me personally is why that band is not... They're still good. They're still very good. But that band will never be the same without him, because though everything that he was experiencing and going through was basically the band, really. Like, that was what everything was about almost. So, like, you can't really regain that persona by, talking about being a drug addict without actually being one, It's unfortunate, too, because the dude was one of the most talented singers of that generation. My favorite, personally. A lot of people would say Chris Cornell is better, but I think Lane's range is nuts. He had, like, just, Well, Well, the guy they got now, I forget his name. That's shocking. I know his name, but I forget it at this moment. And he's really good. He can do all the stuff that Lane can do, but he doesn't have that power behind his voice like Lane did. Like, when you hear Lane sing, there's like, even when he was sick, like during Unplugged and shit like that, like, he still has this like crazy amount of power behind his voice. Like, it's not just high notes. It's really powerful to listen to, you know? I'm surprised I haven't found an ancient city here. If I find an ancient city, I'm crying and going home. I'm not dealing with an ancient city tonight. I'd see them if they came somewhere close to where I am, but I wouldn't actively go to travel to see them, if that makes sense. They're one of those bands for me. There are a lot of bands that I would travel to see, and groups or even rap related stuff. But yeah. Like, I've seen a lot of bands now, and surprisingly, for someone that's from Newfoundland, being able to see a lot of bands is crazy, because like nothing comes here. Not very often do things come here. I'm sure you know that. And it's like, I don't know. It's disappointing. It's like they got these 2 festivals now that they do, and like every year that the festival goes on, it just gets worse and worse. They just keep adding. I feel like every festival that we have here just like dies out because they just stop giving a shit about what they're trying to, what kind of guests they're gonna have. Moist. There's something I haven't heard in a long time. Damn. Best thing I've seen here was Black Label Society. And they came here. They never got a stint. They never got, like, an encore, and they never came back. And I was like, guys, this is Zakk Wylde. I was like, this is Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist right now that you guys are just not giving a shit about because Protest the Hero was here. And no offense to Protest the Hero, but I find it boring, really, for me. Mainly, I don't really like overly complicated metal. That's just me. Because I feel like a lot of it, not all of it, because there are good ones, but a lot of it is just complicated for the sake of being complicated. It's like, oh, look how crazy this is to play. It's like, and that's not really interesting to me. I like you can make complicated music that still has emotion, you know? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was like front row, like right in front. Like Zakk was like directly in front of me. I'm like, man, that is a big dude. This man could eat me. Like, that is a big guy. Oh my. I'm a huge fan, or I was a huge fan of Pantera, and so you know the Black Label thing kind of connects with that for me. Man, I am surprised I haven't explored all of this yet. I thought that I was done, and every time I turn around, there's like another section. Ooh, there's even... Oh, we already did this one. Okay. I think this was one we did, and I didn't go this way. Partly, anyway. I should probably just start mining again, honestly. We're pretty far away from home right now, actually. About 3,000 blocks out. He ain't little enough for... I really do like almost every genre of music besides country. And even then, there are certain country things that I can get into. And I don't mean like modern country. I mean like old. If you want to consider like Willie Nelson or someone country, or like Dolly Parton, or Patsy Cline. I like stuff like that. But not really any modern stuff. too generic and boring for me. And I'm kind of the same way with hip-hop, I guess. I like a lot of really old-school hip-hop, but I don't really like much new stuff. There are, like, a few artists I like new that are, like, Kendrick Lamar or Joyner Lucas, J. Cole. But a lot of it I could really care less about. Okay, there wasn't really a cave going down any farther. The only one that went down farther was that one over there, and I don't really want to mine. Maybe over here? Did I put this torch here? I feel like I didn't put that torch there, but who knows? Can't say you like anything. I just think it depends on, for me, it depends on what kind of country. What about now? Nothing? Okay, that's weird. That happens sometimes with this. I don't know what it is. It's not muted. I don't know. It just cuts off. I think it's the USB cord, actually. Possibly. Possibly. And it's really troublesome, obviously, because it shows on my computer that it's showing up. But then again, if it was a cord, it wouldn't show up through Streamlabs that it was actually detecting sound, would it? Which way did I come from? Because I gotta get out of here, and I don't know. Yeah, my sliders go off, so it must be like a weird glitch. I'm trying to think if it only happens in this game. Could be a sound driver issue. Should try to update my sound drivers. Maybe because I'm playing music at the same time. This is the only game that I play music with, so... Well, for the most part. Yo! Don't really need coal other than for torches, but, you know, we'll take it. It's nice going on a little mining trip every now and then and not going crazy with these enormous builds. First time you've seen it? Well, to be fair, I don't play Minecraft very much anymore, so... It could be. Because both the cameras have microphones, so it could definitely be a thing. Well, this isn't the way I came in, but... It just it loops around. Great! Love that. I really don't want to have to make a staircase going up, but it looks like I might have to, because I can't find my way back. Dare I say that I'm... No, I don't get lost. Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. See? I never get lost. It's never happened to me, ever. Okay, I guess we'll go back if I can. Remember which way is back. So, this way. Off we go. PS5 with PC. Makes the controller and mic and speakers defaults. Yeah, that sounds like something Windows would do. Oh, a pirate ship above water over there. Interesting. I've seen some scuffed terrain. This world being 2 years old and being through 3 different updates to the game, like major updates, I find the most scuffed like things generated that make no sense, like that. Like, I know that happens in Minecraft regardless, but like there's I've found like cubes of just water blocks just floating in the air in this, like, it's nuts. It's pretty cool though. It's cool seeing stuff like that occasionally. Okay, I'm going way too far now. I need to go this way. I'll keep an eye on it. It only, from what I remember, I think the last time that it actually happened was with this game, so I think it might just be something to do with this game specifically. Or maybe I need to change some settings in my Streamlabs setup for this specific layout, because obviously all the games I play, I put them on different layouts. This world is almost 1 gigabyte now. I think it's 650 megabytes right now. If it was on PlayStation where I originally started playing this world, it would definitely be way over a gigabyte. But I had this problem with the PlayStation version with my previous worlds, where once it gets over 700 megabytes or 600 megabytes, the world gets corrupted, and I would lose all of my shit that I did, and it sucked. So when I got a PC, the first thing I did was like, just move everything over. Oh, there's my stuff, my beautiful things. Sleep first, I guess, and then we'll mine all the things we picked up. Probably do it on top of the library. That's usually the spot. Did I just see a phantom? Oh. I didn't think it was that long since I slept. Apparently so. Okay. All of our ores. See, if you do this, it's a lot easier to carry everything around because they're in blocks and you don't have like your inventory filled with just random ores. And then you can just do this, make a little tower, and just mine it all when you get back with a fortune pickaxe. And then you get a bunch... You get a bunch more materials. Yeah, 3 stacks of coal. It's not really that much though, because once we have to smelt all this in the oven, we'll probably use up a lot of that. Although our ovens are pretty full, so maybe not. We shall see. Oops. What's wrong with you? You good? Yeah, well, come up and lie down then. Yeah, lie down. You're very talkative. I know. You're just gonna sit there and stare at me? You have bad breath. Gets insulted. Oops. I'll just do this stuff here. Why not? The deep slate ore, as it were. We'll do copper last, because copper, it takes up so much of your inventory, it's not even funny. Ah, what are you doing? Stop, Tesla. Tesla, don't lick my new tattoo. I'm just trying to keep that, I'm trying to make it heal, not chill out. I don't want your dirty tongue on it. What? You're not going outside, no. It's too late for you to go outside. Yo, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Kennedy Hunter TV. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Just back from a mining trip. So I was running low on iron. But we all good now. We all good now. How was your stream? Yes, cat. That is Willow. And I have another cat over here harassing me to go outside, but he's not allowed out because it's too late. And this is Tesla. He's old man. Yeah, I usually have it on like a on like an alert, but I was just like, I'll just leave the cat cam on tonight. Can't go wrong with a cat cam. What were you guys playing? Thank you for follow. Yo. Right, I'm the same way though. I get that. Based. Okay, go over here. Thank you for follow. Appreciate it. Very much, in fact. Play a lot of Minecraft though. Bingo night. Oh, interesting. Sounds fun. I'll have to come check it out. I will definitely follow you when I get a chance. Yeah, so this is my 2-year survival world. There's a lot of very large builds on here. Hogwarts and survival. Wow. That's nuts. That's like massive. Huge build. I have a few very large builds, but one of them is in the end. And let me see. I'm just building on top of my library. Getting my ores. I'll do a little flyover for you. Here you go. Okay, so we got a creeper farm up there. We got the dark side of the moon prism. It's a museum to keep things interesting. We got our sky islands over here. I need to trim the vines though, apparently. We got our theme park with 2 working roller coasters. We got our gigantic castle, fully modeled interior. The front door doesn't work properly for whatever reason. Probably because Bedrock, this is Minecraft Bedrock, and it's very scuffed. Sometimes it works and other times don't. Anyways. So yeah, this is the castle. We've got my dream of building. Hey man, it just takes practice, that's all. I was never like that good. It's just, you know, you play it all the time, that's it. I stream this a lot. This statue is from my favorite Minecraft streamer, Mr. Phil's a Minecraft. We got a giant Metal Gear Peace Walker from Metal Gear Solid. We got a famous building from the UK, if you recognize it. There's a lot of stuff here. Like, it's hard for me to go over because like 2 years is a long time. This is a giant library with like actual bookshelves, and then we have our map room, and we have our house. You know the drill. If you've played Minecraft before, you know. Yeah. How long have I been streaming? Well, this is 2 years old, and I started with this really, so I want to say like 3 years, kind of. Not as consistently as I have more recently. In the last year, I've been pretty like almost every day streaming really, so, you know. Yeah. Been on a grind recently, yeah. I met a good few streamers that are cool people, and we're always in each other's chats and whatnot, so, you know, it's all cool. It's just like docks down here. My biggest build is my end palace, which is in the end. It's a giant castle. It took me forever. Well, maybe I'll go there. I always gotta do the tour, right? You know, been on a grind, but like I don't really do a whole lot. I mean, I do music mainly. I'm a musician, and then this is kind of like my thing that I just do in my spare time for a long time, and then eventually I decided I was just gonna like, you know, stream a lot more now that I have the means to do so. Yeah, it's all good. I'll definitely consider it. Oh. Oh yeah, that's cool. Most of my friends, besides one, have affiliate right now. One more recently just got it. You know, it's a goal, but I'm not really going out of my way to do it. I only really do Minecraft once or twice a week right now. And we usually do like one very story-driven game that's more modern, maybe. Recently we're doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And a lot of retro. I'm a retro game collector. I have a lot of retro games, so I do that a lot. Cool, I got the link. How did you even get in here, sir? You shouldn't be able to spawn in here. You and your teleporting. I don't want your pearls. Get out of here. Yeah. Retro is kind of my main thing. It used to be. I used to do almost exclusively do Minecraft all the time, but it gets a lot to play the same game all the time. I was talking about that earlier in stream, actually. Oh yeah, cool. I have heard of Helldivers too. I had it and I got it refunded. Me and my other friend did because the servers were not working at all when it first came out. Thanks. Yeah, lots of retro stuff in here, definitely. There's a PlayStation 3 kiosk behind me, actually. Atlantic, Canada. I don't even know why I'm going down here put this way, because I really should just be... My chests are so full right now, and I have no room for any of the things. I'm gonna have to go through and organize things again soon. God, did you want my Minecraft sign? I think it's on Amazon. In the UK, okay, cool. Cool. Go back to mining all of this junk. But yeah, we do a lot of retro stuff lately. I'll usually try to beat retro games like in one stream for the most part. And then like we'll have like one, maybe two games that we're going through like a full story. It's not necessarily new games either. Sometimes it is retro. I do like RPGs a lot, so sometimes it's a lot of that. We're probably going to be doing another one after Final Fantasy. Yes. That is indeed what I own. If I'm playing retro, unless it's like a collection or something on PlayStation or Steam or something, it's all on actual hardware. None of it is emulated whatsoever, so I try to stick with that. It's hard to stick with. There's a lot of games I'd like to play that I don't own, but some games are so freaking expensive, man. Depending on what console you're looking. Oh, wrong one. My bad. I'm stupid. Amazing collection. Oh, it took years. It took, like, literally years to get what I have, so... Really been digging Baldur's Gate 3? Assuming that's what that means. I haven't played it yet. That's one game that I need to play later on. I'm not huge into modern games, but certain ones I will definitely check out. I love all the Baldur's Gate games anyways, and like Neverwinter Nights and stuff like that, so like it's, you know, right up my alley, obviously. I'm surprised I haven't played it yet, but it was between that and Final Fantasy, and I really wanted to play Rebirth, considering I'd already gone through Remake, and Remake was the first game that I ever streamed with this channel, so I was like, well, I gotta do that. Still have your Mega Drive was given for Christmas 1993. Nice. I definitely am a Sega fan more than I am Nintendo. I grew up as a Sega kid, so I love my I love my Genesis 32X CD. So good. I always find it funny too, because like I get a lot of people coming here that are from the UK, and then when they say Mega Drive, and like I know what it is, obviously, but like a lot of the Sega stuff was a lot more popular over there than it was here, really. Because there was like Master System and stuff over there too. That was quite popular. Was not popular here. How do I directly play off hardware? A website, play your retro zone. I went on Amazon. I got one of these, and it has S-Video or composite, and you just plug your console into that side, and HDMI out on this side, and then it just goes into an Elgato capture card, and that's it. Really, there are certain consoles that it's a bit finicky with, but for the most part, it's pretty good. I pretty much got it nailed how to do it now, I think. Thankfully, because it took forever. Thank you for all the follows. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I feel like I'm fairly knowledgeable with like computer and old console repair and stuff like that, so I kind of know what to buy when I'm going to get something for the most part. The only thing that really stumped me was PlayStation 3, which my friend Tiny figured out. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth it. They're not expensive at all. Like, they're really cheap. I mean, they're not, obviously not like a very good quality product, but they work, so, you know. I'm sure there are things out there that are way more expensive. Thank you for all the follows. Holy crap. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. You are making my night. I can't believe I lost all my levels. I recently died in a freaking Illager raid, and I was so mad because I went back to get my items and then died again, and I was like, why? It's amazing how I can be playing this game for so long. Like, I've been playing this game since like Minecraft beta, and I still make incredibly stupid mistakes in this game. It's amazing. View there. It's 12 a.m. That's how tired you are? It's 9:30 here right now. I usually stream until like almost 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Yes, good night. I forget to say it every time, but like if you come in here and you ever raid or anything and you have to go and take care of any needs or anything after you raid, or you have to leave and do whatever, just go do it. It's all good. I totally get it. I definitely have been guilty of raiding and running with some people occasionally, depending on how tired I am. I do appreciate the raid very, very much. And I appreciate all the follows. It's only 8:05 there. Wow. I'm here like leaning on my arm a weird way playing this tonight too, because I just got back from having a tattoo done like maybe an hour before I started stream, so it's like really weird with my arm on the table kind of. Okay, I was gonna say we're definitely low on stuff. Oh no, not too bad though. It's a lot worse on this side. That's because we were making so much glass for that other build we were working on. Some of these builds, man, they use so many materials. Oh, that's cool. I'm in a few Discords. I'm not huge on Discord, but I'll definitely check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. More in the end. Whoa. Chill out, Minecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got left? Is that it? Just those 2 stacks. We'll put one in there, one in there, and we'll put the 21 in the last one, I guess. I really should have probably put some of this in, but I'm probably gonna put this on the other side just because. Because why not, right? There we go. Cool. I think most of the people that I stream with or play games with in our little community is mostly Canada and United States. Although I do have a friend that's from Australia that's a good streamer as well. Okay, what's in here? Oh, there's still some copper in here. Wow. I absolutely hate how much copper you get because I really don't need copper, but like I'm not gonna leave it because then the one time that I don't get it, I'll be like, oh, I need a bunch of copper blocks, and then I won't have enough, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing that happens. Most of our players are Central Pacific and Coast. Okay. That's cool. We don't play a whole lot of games together right now, but we're working on doing some more community type stuff eventually, because seems like a fun thing we could do. Alright, that's for the build that we're gonna do. Right. Okay. Backpack. Let's put away any blocks first. Everything is full in here now, and I really need to make. I know it sounds crazy, but I need more storage. This is not enough storage, surprisingly enough. Every time you make storage, you're like, oh, this is totally gonna be enough, and then like a month later, you're like, oh, that definitely wasn't enough. Okay, cool. Cool. Sounds fun. My main thing with streaming and doing stuff like that is that it's hard for me to do certain things depending on what my schedule is. Because where I do music, that's like my main thing, and that like always comes first for me. So like if I'm doing that, then I can't really do much about it in terms of like scheduling and shit like that. That's the main thing for me. Keep the gunpowder on us because we'll make more fireworks, because I used a crap ton of fireworks. My brain is not braining. The rest of that goes in my chest, I think. I probably will just actually throw those in there. Right on. Oh, the minecart. I was like, why do I have a minecart? And I remembered. Once again, I have a dumb. I have a bad case of dumb sometimes. Put this in here in our tool chest. I know. Sometimes I'll just like, I'll be doing something and I'll just completely forget what I'm doing at all and just have to figure it out. It's actually brutal. Yeah, for sure. It's not even just this game. It's like any game for me, really. Okay, ooh. See? This is what I'm talking about. I shot a door in my face. Hey, derp, yeah. It happens to the best of us. I should check on the gold farm, actually, because there's probably a fair bit there. I don't think I've checked it in a while. Yeah, not bad. Not full, but not bad. I should have turned this into blocks first. Good enough. There we go. Yeah. That is 100% what happens, yes. Guaranteed. Go this way. Rip Technoblade. Thank you. Definitely, I try to keep with like a style. If you're wondering what these tubes are, by the way, they're like just, it automatically brings wool and chorus fruit from the farms to my chests automatically, so I don't have to do anything with it. I'm that lazy. It was more of a, I could see if I could do it than laziness, really, though. Bro's got the deals on Rotten Flesh. And I had like almost a full chest of emeralds, and then I lost one of my pickaxes when I died, and I had to redo the whole thing. And all that took you 2 years. Yeah. Two years, yeah. It's actually not even 2 years. I think it's 2 years on the somewhere mid-April. I don't remember the exact date, but somewhere there, yeah. To be fair, this was the only game I streamed for like over a year, and then more recently I started doing other stuff. $90 villagers. That's a lot. I don't rely much on villagers as much as I used to. I have a couple farms that I have villagers in, and then I have one main village down under the Croza statue. That I basically use to get villagers if I need them. But other than that, and the villagers up there, I haven't really honestly done anything with most of them in a while. You don't really have the necessity to use them once you get to a certain point, you know? The only thing I haven't done in this world in 2 years is fight the Wither, which is going to be the actual 2-year anniversary I'm going to fight the Wither. Because this is Minecraft Bedrock, and if you know anything about Minecraft Bedrock, the Wither sucks. In Minecraft Bedrock, it's so unnecessarily difficult compared to Java. What are you guys doing? That brings me to say, because I should probably refill you guys with seeds if I have any, which I don't think I do, honestly. I don't know. That sucks. Maybe I do in my storage. By nearly every means possible on Bedrock. Yeah, I originally, where Philza is my favorite Minecraft streamer, I wanted to do Minecraft Hardcore, but the amount of times that I've died in survival on the 2 worlds that I've had, my other world got corrupted and I lost it. Yeah, like, the amount of times that I die on this world is, like, stupid, so I was just like, no, and just, I'm not even gonna. You have a build that you have been working on that's in a flat creative mode. I do that sometimes with builds. I'll start, like, a flat world in creative or something and do that. It's actually a really good way to figure out what you're gonna do. Most times for me, I just do it by eye. Like, I'll have an idea in my head of what I want, and then I'll just do it as I go. Sometimes I end up having to, like, remove an entire area or something, so, you know. Yeah, I've been playing this game since it came out on Bedrock, on Java Edition I was, and, I don't even know how many hours I have. I don't even remember. I have a new Minecraft account now because I think I, like, lost my original one. But, like, it was a long time. Like, I was in college for graphic design, and it came out while I was in college, and I remember everybody was playing it. It was like all we did on the computers. We were barely doing any schoolwork. And that was when the game was, like, you know, cobblestone and dirt, and that's it. I do remember when Minecraft was free. Indeed. Crazy, right? To think about that nowadays. I need to go over to my latest build and see if there's anything I gotta finish, because I decided to do a mining stream tonight just to get away, because every Minecraft stream I've been doing lately has been to do with this one build, and sometimes I just need a break. And that's with this building over here. The Battersea Power Station. Minecraft was free, yep. Am I a Marvel fan? I'm not a huge comic book fan, and I'd probably say I'm more of a DC fan than I'm a Marvel fan. My favorite comic book character is Batgirl, believe it or not. Yeah, I gotta add fish to this, that's what it was. We have this giant aquarium in here, I need to add fish. It's pretty bare otherwise, too. I might do something. I might not, because, I mean, it's not like we're going to be going inside of this thing on a regular basis. There's a garden area on the top, of which the aquarium is. I need to also flatten this off more, because it's still got some flows going on, unfortunately. Oh, every Marvel build. That's cool, though. Like, I don't hate it or nothing. I'm just, and I know a lot about Marvel stuff, but I just don't. I'm not a huge comic book fan in general. It's just me. Stark Tower. That must be cool, though. I always tend to get really inspired by real life buildings more than anything, I find. Or, you know, like, I have tributes to different streamers or YouTubers on here, some of which I've had to remove. For reasons I'm not going to talk about on stream. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'll just have a general idea, or I'll be watching someone else playing Minecraft, and I'll be like, that's kind of a cool idea. I'm going to do something like that. Not the same, but something like that, right? And like, castles are things I always end up doing, because that's just such an old school Minecraft thing to do. The theme park was one of my viewers' ideas, which I just went with after the Ferris wheel. I think it just started with Ferris wheel, and then I ended up making a bunch of other stuff. The world does kind of have some lore to it, I say. It's, like, not really, but, like, you know, I have, like, a headcanon for it, which is supposed to be me and a friend who I also play with occasionally does play on this world. But they haven't done any builds on here besides this one house that I built for them. And yeah, it's supposed to be like we came here on a boat and we just built all this when we got here, basically. Aside from a few things that were left here, like the Metal Gear with vines going over it. Research facility and some sort of city build. City builds are something I've never attempted. I've never attempted to do a city with, like, roads and stuff, so that seems like it's a great undertaking to do. I don't even think it's that, like, I don't think I can do something like that. It's just that I know how much time some of these large builds entail, and I know how tedious it can be to get them done sometimes, you know? Because, like, what's the one that took the longest? The one in the end probably took the longest, but here in the overworld, the theme park took a really long time because that was a lot of concrete. That one never took very long, honestly. Mainly because it's just nether brick, which was pretty easy. I just went to different places and got it. But yeah, I don't think too many of the builds here have taken that long. The Metal Gear took a little bit. The Sky Islands definitely took longer because building Sky Islands kind of sucks. Concrete is the hardest, and I've thought about making an automatic concrete machine, but then, like, I was watching tutorials on it, and I was like, oh, screw that, like, so complicated. And then the other thing with Bedrock is I feel like every time that Mojang updates Minecraft, Bedrock gets more scuffed. And, like, I'll have farms, and then the farms will just stop working. Like, when I first built this creeper farm, it was, like, non-stop creepers, great farm. And nowadays, it, like, barely works. Never build in the middle of an ocean. The only build I have in the ocean is my Guardian farm. I have a Guardian farm, that's it. My last world that I had, I got inspired by my favorite streamer, and I covered the entire end main island in water, like a big fish tank. And that took me so freaking long, man. It took so long. It sucked when I lost that world because I lost that with it, you know? I believe you. I know, like, some of the stuff is, like, insane how long it takes to do certain things. I don't really have a big nether build yet, so if I do another big build later, it'll probably be something to do with the nether. I kind of want to do that sword idea that people do, where they, like, have a sword in the overworld that matches up to its coordinates in the nether, and have it coming out the other side of the nether. I kind of want to do that, but that takes mathing. So you're starting from a 1x1 block in the middle of the ocean? Oof. I'd thought about doing a monument build for a while, but then a lot of people were basically doing monument builds. It was really popular, and I was just like, no thanks. I try to not do, like, the same thing everyone else is doing if I can, but not always successful. Drowns are not even an enemy to me. They're just annoying. They're such an annoying mob. Drowns and phantoms are the two, like, mobs that are in the game that it's like, okay, like, these aren't really that dangerous if you have good armor, but they're really annoying when you're trying to do stuff and they keep throwing tridents at you. Exactly. It is so brutal. It's like, stop, please. Yeah, it's brutal. I understand 100%. My biggest enemy in Minecraft is gravel. I always said that if I had, like, streamer merch, the first thing I would do is, like, a t-shirt about how much I hate gravel, because I cannot stand gravel. I don't mind the block itself. I just hate that I've died a stupid amount of times to gravel because it falls on me. Or, like, I'll just be minding my business mining, and then I'll just be covered in gravel. I'll be panicking to get out of it, and I'm like, oh, why do I do this to myself? It's so stupid because I, like, never bring a shovel when I go mining, and I'm like, man, why didn't I bring a shovel? What's wrong with me? The museum is just my way of keeping my world fresh for me. So, like, if I found it a really good way to, like, instead of getting bored on playing on the same world for a long time, you can put, like, you know, like, my first set of iron armor and my first enchanted iron armor and, you know, all of the pottery shards and different flags. You know, obviously there's a spot for a wither rose when I do that, and an ender dragon egg, the head, 5 disc. Like, just stuff like that. And then, like, first blocks. Like, if I have blocks from certain areas, I'll keep them here and stuff like that, see? Ooh, hello. I don't know if I really want to deal with you right now because I'm too close to my villagers and you will immediately start to kill me here, and that's not cool. So I'm not even going to bother with them, I don't think. Need any help with dying on your man? What do you think is the hardest mob to get and like put in a museum, you mean? I do have a mob museum in the theme park area. It's like in the circus tent. Guardians are pretty hard to get only because they're hard to transport. So I'd like to say guardians, which I don't have one. I only started that a while ago and I just kind of stopped doing it, so I don't have a whole lot of mobs in there, but getting a spider jockey in one piece where they don't detach is kind of hard too. Skelly horses are nice to get. I never really actively try to get them. It's just, you know, when it happens, you're just like, oh, like immediate panic and you have to try to go do it. Forgot where I was going. Yeah, so I have like a bunch of like cells or whatever, but I don't have a whole lot in here. I've been trying to get one of almost every mob, basically. Nice skeleton armored. You got the skelly horse over there. I do have a zombie with a baby zombie on it. That's like one of the only real cool ones I got at the moment. I used to have a lot more on my last world. My plan with this computer is to add one of my actual songs on here. I want to do that so that when you turn it on, it plays like a jingle from like one of my songs. Because I used to have something else on there. Yeah, you can't get them in survival, yeah. It's unfortunate. Not without, like, you know, putting them in. I don't know, it depends on what I'm doing in the game, though. Like, certain things, I'd say, like, I'm more prone to building than anything, but... And I don't mind creative. I have played creative and enjoyed it, but, like, I like the fact of getting everything. And then when I finish a build, I know that I, like, worked to get all that stuff. Like, that's really an accomplishment for me when I do it. Yeah, the satisfaction. That's the word I was looking for. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I should check on the... I haven't been on here in forever. I play an off-stream for a little bit, and I always neglect to check my farms to make sure that like they're stocked up on what they need. But I think this one should be good. They should have enough shears. He probably needs one pair. It's not bad. They're doing pretty good. I should probably do this though. How did I manage to miss that? What is wrong with me? Why am I so dumb? Creative for me is kind of like is more of just a place for me to work out certain things. If I'm doing like a really complicated build or there's like a lot of detail and I want to figure out like, okay, well, what am I going to do here? How am I going to pull this off? And then that's usually more along the lines of what I would use it for. I get why people enjoy it though at the same time. I mean, you don't have any threat of anything. You just kind of, you can build whatever you want and not worry about anything, which is obviously good. I wish I could, I should take this down and automate it fully if I can. I know you can. I know it's possible, but it's more of a, do I need purpur that bad? Bam, bam. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. I think that's all the farms. I'm considering going mining again because I didn't get quite as much iron as I would have liked. But we'll see. Go and check on it now. Just trying to stay in the general area to make sure this stuff is actually cooking. Yeah, it looks like it's done. Unless I ran out. Nope. Okay. It's a lot of copper. It's like too much copper. Nobody needs this much copper. Although when they do the next update, if I can actually make some of those copper blocks that they're putting in, I will be excited. I do not have an iron farm, and I have a reason. The reason I don't do iron farms is because iron is one of the only things that I will need to go mining for, and diamonds. And part of my enjoyment with Minecraft is going mining. So I feel like if I make an iron farm, I will lose that section of enjoyment because I won't have a reason to go mining anymore, if that makes sense. Also, iron farms are really annoying to make in Bedrock with the whole villagers and iron golems, but mainly because I don't want to. It's one of those it's one of the few farms that I said I wouldn't make. The gold farm is not too bad because I don't really use gold for much besides decorative stuff. Purple makes sense because I was doing a lot of stuff in the end, and that's why that existed to begin with. What else we got? We got a creeper farm, we have a blaze farm, we have an enderman farm, which doesn't work because in Bedrock Edition the end mites keep despawning. Even if you name tag them and put them in a minecart, they will despawn eventually. So, unfortunately, because the game is so scuffed, that doesn't work as it should. See, I have entirely too much copper. Froglight farm? Yeah. I never made a farm for that. I just have a couple frogs tied to, like, a post in Nether, and I just left them there. I'm definitely a person that loves Minecraft, but is critical of Mojang and some of the decisions they make, because sometimes they're very stupid. And I thought that when they removed the fireflies was, like, the dumbest thing ever. They're like, but frogs don't actually eat flies, and that was bad for people to... I'm like, it's a video game, so... Them eating magma creams can't be good for them either. You know? It's like, what are you doing? I'd say there was another reason behind them not putting those in the game besides that, honestly. More than likely. What was I gonna do? I was going to go mining. Problem is I never know where I should go mining because I've had this world for 2 years now and I've explored a lot of the area nearby. So unless I go through the Nether, maybe I could do that. We could go to the desert biome and mine. Sounds like it'd be kind of annoying though. I don't want to run into any ancient cities tonight either because I feel like almost every time I go mining I run into an ancient city and then it's like, I gotta deal with this now. Could go that way. We don't really mine much that way, do we? Oh, I should go back actually and get my torches before I do that. I'd say the easiest farm to make is definitely a sugarcane farm. That's like a farm I never have to look up how to do it because I literally just know it off by heart at this point. And creeper farms are pretty. They're easy, but not at the same time because a lot of times when they, like I said, when they update the game, they change something and then inevitably that happens and you're like, oh, now I have to like relearn how to do this because it's not going to work if I do it this way. And that sucks. That sucks a lot. Trapped a warden near our zoo, called it Fluffy. Fair. That's actually something I would like to do, is trap a warden, but I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if I had left my end area clean, I probably could have turned that into like a wither farm. But I was like, It's like, if it was in Java, I'd be more inclined to do so because it's a lot less of an annoyance to make a wither farm. But in Bedrock, they're so unpredictable, man. And where they spawn in, like, the ender skeletons and stuff like that, it's something. I actually get really nervous because the first time I had done this a million times in this game, and the first time I ever streamed fighting the wither, it went so horribly wrong on stream that I was like, no, like, never again. And the last time I did it, it went well because I had a good strategy, which is what I'm going to do again this time. But it can turn very quickly. I always just take like a shit ton of totems with me. What I did last time was I built a bunch of iron golems around where I was fighting him, which distracted him pretty well. So that was good. At least long enough for me to heal. Have I been here? This feels like I've been here. Yes, I've been here, of course. Of course I have. Naturally. Okay, so we need to go this way. Lost my sense of direction already, and I just started. I was there for emotional support. Was it hard to trap the warden? Couldn't have been that bad, though. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't even think I've ever watched anybody do that. I never really considered it. Till now. Oh, God, my tattoo is killing me. I should probably put some moisturizer on it, actually, in a second. Don't want to let that get too dry. Do it now while I have a chance. Pretty easy. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's not like he's super fast or anything, I suppose. Owie, 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 owie. God, it stings. I'm such a wuss. When it comes to tattoos. Not really. I don't want them. I hate the aftercare of tattoos more than I actually get tattoos. Not like he can deal a lot of damage. That's one of my favorite things they've ever done in an update was the ancient cities, because it actually added like an aspect of the game that is legitimately terrifying when you don't want to lose good items you have. Which is why I always have a chest full of like iron armor and crap, just so if I do die, I don't lose anything actually useful. Oh, we already have it open. Surprising how much coal I don't have, actually. I think I would have more. Really only use it for torches more than anything. I don't really use it for ovens that often because I have a blaze farm. I'm just too lazy to go and AFK it. Oh my. There's a few mobs I've thought about trapping. I mean, I fought the dragon the maximum amount of times. That's why there's like a giant ring of teleporters in the end area. Dragons, easy. I think you can trap the dragon too. I don't know if I would ever attempt that though. Not that it would be dangerous or anything, it just seems like kind of a for me. Lots and lots of coal. I remember I used to play Minecraft with a friend and I would like never mine coal when I saw it and they would get so annoyed with me. They'd be like, why aren't you mining this coal? I'm like, I don't want coal. Plus I know you'll mine it. Screw that. Yeah, the dragon's not too bad. You can get through the dragon pretty quickly. Definitely. I mean, people, like, have the dragon streamlined more than anything because of how many years they've been, like, speed running it and shit, too. So, like, there's a million different things you could do. The Wither is literally the only legitimate boss in this game that actually scares me. Because it's so unpredictable. I never know, like, what's gonna happen. So it's like I can't keep tabs on it. Like with the Warden, you can keep tabs on the Warden. And the Dragon, you can keep tabs on. Wow, this cave sucks. I'm not gonna go, like, crazy mining down or anything, but kind of just trying to find a nice cave that actually goes somewhere here. Oh, there's some iron. I probably shouldn't be mining so low if I want iron, really. I don't mind diamonds either, though. Yeah, need the solo one. Okay, the cave gets a little bit more interesting. I see you, Gravel. Can't fool me this time. That skeleton, though. This world has some really scuffed terrain generation. That's why I'm always, whenever I go mining or even above ground, because it's been through like 3 major updates now, and soon to be a 4th one. So I feel like it's really scuffed when you find certain areas. You'll just find like floating water blocks and stuff like that. Okay, I don't need any lapis, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. Why do I have a potato? Do not need a potato. Hello. I always have to check because sometimes she'll just leave me, and then I'll just have a cat cam on that's just like staring at a blanket. That's partly why I put it on a thing that you can pay for points or whatever. That reminds me, there are sound alerts down below too. I have stuff in like my description for that if you're interested in that. I know some people aren't. Which I will link to actual like affiliate. Once I get affiliate, I'll link to actual channel points at that point. But for now, I have to use this method. I feel like every time I get close to affiliate, I'm like, because like I have the hours, right? And I have the followers, obviously. But it's getting a consistent 3 people to be in your stream at all times is a lot more difficult than it sounds. But that's it. And there was a while there where I was pretty good, but a lot of the people that I used to stream with stopped streaming. Oh, they're probably not working. I'm an idiot because I didn't turn on freaking chatbot, did I? I'm dumb. I was wondering why it was doing that. Hang on. I'll fix it. Surprised this playlist hasn't run out yet, actually. Should be good now. Oh, it says Twitch's authorization thing is having problems. Oh well. Trying to see where that playlist was going. Should be good now, right? I'm here just standing in a dark cave. Go that way next. That seems like it's more interesting than this way. Never know, though. This is reminding me of an old school Minecraft cave. That's what it looks like by the layout. I will be surprised if I don't find a mine shaft in here, because every time I go mining, I find a mine shaft, like, every time. Oh my god, jump. What is wrong with me? God dang. Dang. I don't know if I want to go that way or this way. Great job, Kyle. Mine straight down. Like an idiot. What's up here before we go down further? Nothing, of course. Why would there be something? That would just make sense. I was like, oh, this way looks more interesting, and there's literally nothing here. Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Oh, man. Maybe it'll work if I do it in here? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, there you go. They are working. So yeah, basically I have one of those for cat cam and stuff too, but I don't normally have the cat cam on 100% of the time. Sometimes. Really, just one diamond and then a bunch of gold. Lucky me. Thunderstorm. Tempted to go up, but the last time I went up I died to a thunderstorm because I got killed by a charge creeper. Even though my entire goal was to get charge creepers. Okay. So a whole lot of 1 blocks of ore down here, which is kind of shit. Yeah, this looks interesting, but there's nothing here. Of course not. Why would there be? Whee! Ooh, took a lot of damage on that one. And that's why I almost die all the time. My flying ain't what it used to be when I stream every day, I tell ya. I would honestly be surprised if there wasn't an ancient city. Every time I go down here, man, I'm like terrified of finding one. Mainly because it's a tedious process, and I don't want to have to go through that, you know. I won't be streaming for too much longer, probably. Depends on what game I'm playing. Certain games I can play for like 5 hours straight, like Final Fantasy or something. But when it comes to Minecraft, it's like playing it for that long is kind of hard, depending on what you're doing. So many 1 blocks. What the hell? Strange. This is not that strange, but... Glad I have music on, because I hate thunderstorms when I'm underground. It always seems louder. I guess because you don't hear the rain. Makes the sense. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. You can get lost in Minecraft. I know. Minecraft's one of those games for me that's like a really like just like chills me out kind of thing, you know? Like if I'm having a stressful day or like whatever, I'll just like turn on some music and play Minecraft and then I'm fine. Good game for that. Doesn't like stress me out in any way. Like a lot of other games in like the same genre might stress me out more. So there's more to worry about than there is in Minecraft, really. I do like Terraria too, though. Terraria's great. I should do a Terraria stream at some point, like a full playthrough, but or like a series. It's something I haven't done. I don't think I've ever streamed Terraria. I've played it a lot, but I don't think I've ever streamed it. Keep the stone because we might need stone later on. Actually, in fact, we need it right now. So I can go up there and grab that real quick. Plus, a lot of the streamers I watch play Minecraft too, so, like, you know. It's just the way it is. I need to start watching Jay Schlatt's new server. I haven't watched it. I seen he had a new one. I mean, for a cave down this deep, it's pretty freaking empty, I'm not gonna lie. Skelly boys down there. Mobs are definitely more annoying since they did the cave update, though. Just because so many mobs spawn just like crazy now, especially zombies. Which aren't really dangerous, just very annoying. Case in point. Let me get off this gravel because it's gonna murder me, I know it. It's out to get me. The gravel is out to get me. It's sentient. Sentient gravel. I guarantee you. They added it into the game and never told anybody. There's actually a good few games that I'd like to play more recently, but I just don't have the time. I feel like I can't stream like more than 2 or 3 games either because it's like too much for me to keep up with. There are games I would like to do. I'd like to do Terraria. I'd like to do Voices of the Void. I'd love to do that because I love that game. If you've ever heard of that. What else? I think after Final Fantasy, I'm probably going to stream Grandia, which is one of my all-time favorite games. Are the cave bats different now? Did they change the cave bats, or did they only change the other ones? I know they changed the design of bats. I never really looked. I haven't, honestly, probably haven't played in a while now. Oh no, a creeper. How will I ever recover? Oh, I see a diamond. Can you please go away? Thank you. There we go. They're so rude. They just show up when you don't want to talk to them, you know? I'll be giving a monologue about something, and then like 10 zombies will show up and just start smacking me, and I'm like, bro. Enjoy that. break my legs till I die. That's literally such an old school thing. They have been updated. That's such an old school thing for my stream, because the first time that I fought the Wither, the one where I actually did lose, like multiple times over, I was getting my ass handed to me by the Wither, and I was getting mad because I would just like purposely like jump off of things just to spawn back at my bed or whatever, and so I just kept saying break my legs till I die. And I only just remembered that. Where am I going? I don't fucking know. So much cave. So little time. So many skeletons. Bye-bye. Down or up? I'm going up because I have a better chance of finding iron. He says while he goes down. Okay. Okay. Surprised I haven't found an amethyst either. A geode. My back hurts. Okay. Ow. Ow. I called it. Did I not call it? Did I not say every time I go mining I find one of these? Also, is that scuffed water I see? That sure looks like scuffed water. It is scuffed water, yeah. Okay. It happens a lot lately. Let me see if there's another way in besides down there. There is up there, but probably better off going down there. Maybe we'll find an enchanted apple. Maybe we'll have a good time. Maybe not, but you know. Can't always have a good time. Iron. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Can't believe I never noticed I had never had my bot running that entire time. I apologize. That does happen to me a lot though. I'm very forgetful. I will. Ah! Ah! No! No! I don't want to be Philza. Leave me alone. Stupid baby zombies. Where did he even go? Did he die? I hope so. So I'm standing over a giant lava pool, and it's not exactly what I want. And yes, that was definitely possibly an ancient city over there. So I'm kind of I called two things on this mining trip. I was like, oh, we're gonna find an ancient city and we're gonna find a mine shaft, because I find a mine shaft every time I go mining. So that's not surprising at all, but ugh. Ugh. Well, it's at least Skulk Box, so there's something going on over there. What's going on up over here? Finding a good bit of diamonds down here too, actually. If I do go over to that area, I'm gonna have to mute the music because it requires concentration. Ooh, my hand's going to sleep. Like, I knew it. I was like, oh man, we're definitely gonna run into one. I was more joking than anything, and then now that I've actually just stumbled down here and found one, I'm like, bruh. I'm just gonna hide behind that. Whatever you say, sir. Probably be placing torches on, like, and not be an idiot, you know? It's usually a good path to take. Bruh, go on. Go on, get some shriekers. It's a lot of shriekers, actually. How many? What we got going on over here? 1, 2. Is there any sensors? I don't see a single sensor. Catalyst. I don't have any wool with me either. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? This stream has taken a turn. The stream has definitely taken a turn. To be fair, I don't go mining nearly as much as I used to, so finding this stuff is like absolutely something crazy new to me. Well, not new to me, but not common. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna go and do something real quick here. I'm just gonna put ourselves in this wall real quick for a second, and I'm gonna. Oh, wrong one. Tab to that, and I'm going to turn down the music slightly, if that's okay with you guys. Okay. I say slightly, but it's quite a bit. Okay. That is not the right window, Kyle. Okay. Okay. I could. Do I have... I used to have an emergency chest for this stuff. Do I still? I do. I got some wool too, so that's nice. I don't know if we might need it. We might not need it. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not going to overstay my welcome. If I get too many alarms, I'm going to leave. I'm probably going to end stream soon anyways. I can't really stream for much longer tonight, but we'll see. I don't think there's a sensor here unless there's one underneath. I mean, if there's not, I always do enjoy a good source of sculk blocks. I do have one ancient city that's fully, let's test our theory. That's fully, disarmed and rebuilt. Not fully rebuilt, but it is fully disarmed. We good? I think we're good. Yoink. There might be one. Yeah. But if we get rid of the shriekers, we're fine. It's been a while since I've been even remotely near any of these areas, if I'm being honest. Well, without Without it already being disarmed, that is. I should make a note of this, though, because this might actually be useful to me. There's a distinct lack of sensors here, surprisingly. I feel like there's usually like a shit ton of them. I'm gonna go in and set off that sensor and see if it hits another shrieker, and if it does, then we know there's something on the other side of the wall. It doesn't. Okay. Okay, I think we're good here. I'm noting that this is the area we found this. There's a diamond up there. Do I care? I'm probably just gonna go back now. I think that's a good little bit of extra loot we got for tonight. Like I said, I don't want to stream for a crazy long time tonight. I have to get up early tomorrow. I have my band practice tomorrow. I always put the streams down as like 4 or 5 hours just in my schedule, just because I'm never sure if I'm actually going to stream for 5 hours or not. How in the... am I going to get out of here? I'm going to fly, first of all. We're going to go up here real quick, because this is where we came from. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I don't want to deal with you right now. But you're going to follow me anyways, because I know what you guys are like. Ow. Go on. Get. Sick of you. Dang skeletons. Okay. Now, how in the hell do I get out of this hellhole? I don't remember where I am even. I don't even remember where we came into this. I don't want to have to mine up. I hate mining up. I'm lazy. This way seems familiar. This isn't even that far away from the house. That's surprising, because I feel like I've explored most areas close to the house. So the fact that we found something that I haven't been in, a cave that I haven't been to before, is pretty wild. I think we are in the right spot, though. I think it is up here, where I was just to and left like an idiot. I don't know if I'll raid tonight. Maybe. There's not as many people as there were earlier. Then again, every viewer counts to people. For sure. Okay, this is the area. I remember this because I was like, oh, there's nothing up here. Okay. We're almost out of the woods, folks. Up here? No, it's not up here, is it? Had to be over here. Yeah, okay. Jump. Jump. Oh, I thought that was exit for a second. I seen the light and I was like, oh. That's not daylight, though. That's just those little annoying things. I don't remember the name. Oh, this is it. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. We came down the crevasse. I think. Did we? Now I'm second guessing. Oh, there it is. Ooh. That hurt a little bit more than I would have liked, but whatever. Okay, home sweet home. How do we get there? This way? Gotcha. Whew. we shouldn't be too far off. We pretty much went in a straight line, so I'll go on a little bit of a diagonal. I'm sure once I see the skeleton farm, I'll know where we are. Get rid of that. There it is. Okay, we're here now. Is it? No, it's not. That's not it, is it? I think that might have just been where a, there it is. That's it. I know. I recognize that. It's got the sea lantern on the top. Well, that was a fun stream. It was a good stream. We got a lot done. For someone who never really had a plan when he started stream for Minecraft. I was like, I have to do Minecraft. I haven't done it in weeks, but what am I going to do? I don't know. Start stream. Figure it out as we go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to end stream here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. And I appreciate all the follows, because that was like a lot of follows. It was like 10, I think. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate the raid once again. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good stream. I might stream tomorrow night. If I do tomorrow night, it's going to be later than usual. Like, I'll probably start streaming maybe like an hour before now. Because I have band, like I said. So it depends on whatever time that's over. If I get back early, I'll stream. If I don't, I'm back on Sunday. And we're back to Final Fantasy VII for that. So yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. And I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good night. And enjoy your day tomorrow.